They don't learn. They don't learn. So, trans characters, female characters, gay characters, we don't care as long as they are well written. And that's the part people overlook. Well written characters. Do not add diverse characters for the sake of adding diversity, which is what Doctor Who, Star Wars, Star Trek, comic books, is just constantly doing now. They're adding diversity and checking boxes for the sake of checking boxes. So you have Yasmin Finney's transgender freaking character in Doctor Who, the Star Beast. And basically the whole episode was just jerking them off, like, oh my god, you my beautiful daughter, you're so stunning and brave. And at the very end, you have this person right here who is biologically a male telling the doctor that because the doctor is male presenting, that he doesn't know what it's like to be a woman, despite the fact that his previous regeneration was in fact a woman, and he's being told this by a biological dude. But the whole episode is just basically a jerk for this. You're so stunning and brave. You're so beautiful. Oh, sometimes I feel like I'm an alien, and I'm not from this world. And just shut the fuck up. So it's not the fact that the people. It's because the BBC has brushed off complaints about Doctor Who's viewers. Doctor Who viewers who argued that the inclusion of Yasmin Finney's transgender character Rose was inappropriate. Darby's, some arguing it was anti-male. The doctor gets talked down to like the entire fucking episode. So you could say, yes, it is anti-male because the male, the main character of the show is being talked down to by women, or women and then a dude who's pretending to be a woman. So yes, it is very much anti-male, trying to hype up this, oh, they're not male or female, they're more. Ugh. I mean, it's just stop. An update on its complaints response website, the BBC said, as regular viewers of Doctor Who will be aware, the show has and will always continue to proudly celebrate diversity and reflect the world we live in. We are always mindful of the content within our episodes. Apparently you are, because you keep making the same mistakes. And that's why more than 7.6 million, still not that much. Considering like the other holiday specials had well over 10 million, still terrible numbers. Meaning the complaints made up a tiny proportion. It doesn't matter whether a small proportion or a lot. The fact is, people are just tired of the bullshit. If you're going to have trans characters or females or black or whatever, make it genuine. Don't just add this person in here for the sake of adding this person in here. We've already had diverse characters. We had Martha, strong black woman, even Yasmin from, with Jodie Whittaker. I mean, every one of his companions is female, very diverse and powerful and strong. So when you're adding people like this in, it's just to add them in. They're terribly written. The episode, everyone's like, okay, their acting sucks. I don't know if it's the actor themselves or the script, but this person, it was bad. Because they're only adding them in just so they can circle jerk each other and just go on the entire episode of, oh, they're so beautiful and stuff. It's not a genuine character. And that's what people are tired of. The insertion of all this crap just for the insertion of it. Finney features as the daughter of Sean Donna and the 20 blah blah blah. Her family supports her transition, but it depicts by writer Russell D Davies as still coming to terms with her pronouns. Because when you're watching a story and a show about an alien who can fly through time and space in a freaking police box, we definitely want to be stuck on Earth worrying about someone's fucking pronouns. At one point during the Star Beast, Catherine Tate's Donna tells her mother, "You have a kid. You think, you think, good, I've got it. That's mine." Then she grows up into an extraordinarily beautiful thing, and you think, where the hell did she come from? How lucky am I? During blah blah blah, Davies was unequivocal about his ambition to reflect more society on screen. No, basically what he wants, his side. He limited how transgender representation can be vilified in the press, arguing there are newspapers of absolute hate and venom and destruction and violence who would rather see the sort of thing wiped off the screen, off the screen destroyed. No, just make better written characters. Stop inserting them just to insert them. Make them good characters. And people are going to hear this and be like, "Oh, you're a homophobe, you're a transphobe." Make them good characters. They can be trans, they can be black, they can be black trans. I don't fucking care. Make them good, well written characters. Give us, the viewer, a reason to care about them. Telling us that they're strong and powerful and, you know, independent, they're trans, that's not enough to make us care. You want us to celebrate and be happy with their triumphs and sad and hurt when we see them hurting. We can't care about a character if all that character is basically, oh, they're transgender. Oh, they're transgender, they're trying to come to terms with their fucking pronouns. You can't do that. We can't care about a character like that. They need to be well-written characters. They're just a... Yeah, fuck you. Seriously. You're just a Nazi. I'll fucking Hitler, bitch. Seriously, I'm so tired of those people. Like, I'm outright defending it and saying, I don't care. I want to see these characters as long as they're well written. If we wanted to wipe them, I would say, yeah, we don't want to see that transgender bullshit at all. But no, we're not saying that. We are saying well written. That's what we want to see. But apparently, the left are just fucking retarded. Shame on you and good luck in your lonely lives. Well, you must be pretty lonely if you focus everything on your sexuality, your skin color, your pronouns, you know, what's between your legs, just like these people do. Well, we've got Doctor Who. What should we do? Pronouns. Let's see. White man bad. Orange man bad. Racism. Not like, oh, let's think of like the craziest story we can think of because it's Doctor Who. No, let's have this alien who can fly through time and space, grounded on Earth, talking about someone's pronouns. Because, yeah, we totally want to sit through that. That's like watching Goku and Vegeta talk about their toxic masculinity. We don't want to see that. You know, Vegeta, I think we've been producing a lot of toxic masculinity. Yeah, that's right, Kakarot. I think maybe we should step back and give the women a chance to fight. They're strong, independent women. You know, just, no. We don't want to hear that. We don't want to hear well-written characters. They could be black, transgender. I don't care. Well-written. And yet there are still people that hear well-written. They're like, you just don't want them in... Yeah, whatever. If that's what you think, then go fuck yourself. Seriously. But... we will lose more money than you can possibly imagine. They simply don't... Yeah, that's the problem. They don't care. The BBC is losing other people's money, so it's not like they care. Bought and paid for by the TV license and your UK tax dollars. You obviously don't know how the BBC is funded. Is that show still on? I quit watching it once it started. Go to the shit go into the shitter during after Capaldi. I shall become more powerful than you can possibly imagine. I don't really care that there's a trans character in Doctor Who, but when they start doctor-splaining to the doctor, that gets annoying. The whole dialogue was cringe, as if a Time Lord that's been around for thousands of years doesn't understand. Um, it's a shame you're not a woman anymore, because she'd have understood. Something a male presenting Time Lord will never. It's a bitch. You're a dude. You're biologically a dude. The Doctor was previously a woman. Like all the parts. And you're sitting there telling them, well, you wouldn't understand. Go fuck yourself, BBC. Go fuck yourself, fucking Russell T Davies. Just go fuck yourself. This is why. This is why. The dude is the main character. The dude is brought back to bring people back into the show and they just talk down to him the entire fucking time. Can't imagine. Some of you may die. Well, that is a sacrifice I am willing to make. In the new series of Doctor Who, are they going to have the Doctor meet Jack the Ripper and show what a wonderful person he is to celebrate diversity? He's just misunderstood. Artificial diverse. Exactly. That's what it is. It's artificial. It's not genuine. Wish they would celebrate diversity of thought. But that's not what's going to happen. It doesn't matter how much they lose. They subsidize directly by... Yeah. I feel bad for all you guys in the UK. You have no choice. They won't lose money because BBC is funded by the taxpayer. Yep. Next summer from Marvel. The BBC. Disney Star Wars. Hold my box wine. That's hilarious. Wait. Is this like a freaking Hocus Pocus remake right here? I mean, yeah, it's just like it's not worth it anymore. And that's unfortunate. It's like they've just taken over everything. Ain't no watching Dr. Homo no more. They're putting the Tard in TARDIS. DEI, the great slayer of culture. Diversity, equity, and inclusion. They put the Tard in TARDIS. We're better than you. That's never cost anyone. Laughs at Elon Musk. Yeah. Yeah, it's just it's pathetic. Because again, it's what that person said, it's artificial diversity. You know, the entire episode they're just, oh, this person is so strong and brave and stunning, and you know, it's not genuine. It's not. They're trying to make you care about this character simply because they're trans. You need more reason to care about a character than just what they identify as. But they don't understand this. We keep trying to tell them, they don't listen. Instead, oh, you're just a transphobe, you're a homophobe, you're a racist, you're this, you're that. But what do we know? Like I said with the last video, some people have been watching Doctor Who since the beginning. They've never had a problem with the diversity and stuff that's been included in the show, but now it is constant from a little bit towards the end of Capaldi, all of Chris Chinball's era, and now Russell's era. It was nothing but one fucking political agenda after the other. There's no fun episodes anymore. It's just all politically driven. Adding in as many buzzwords as possible, adding in as much as diversity and inclusion as possible. It's not genuine. And that's what people are tired of. But whatever. Again, it's like Star Wars. I'm not watching Doctor Who anymore. So, it's like, why even bother talking about it? It's annoying to see, because 60 years of history is being fucked up because of this whole desire to just stuff as much inclusion and diversity in as possible. They don't care about the stories. They don't care about anything else. They care about representation. And that is what's killing these series, killing these IPs. Star Wars, Doctor Who, been around 50, 60 years. Nope. Nobody's going to watch them anymore because people are tired of it. But anyway, that's going to do it for me. You guys know the drill. The Tard and TARDIS. That's going to do it for me. You guys know the drill. I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys.